You won't believe what just went down in the explosive season finale of Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Ken, yes, Ken is now standing in the middle of a storm no one saw coming. The cameras were rolling, the tension was real, and the drama, absolutely unbelievable. Secrets were exposed, alliances shattered, and by the end, fans were left completely speechless. But here's the twist, was Ken finally exposed for the truth? Or was he played in the biggest setup of the season? Because one thing's for sure, nothing about this finale went as expected, and the fallout is just beginning. Stay right where you are. Because what unfolded after that shocking finale moment is even wilder than what you saw on screen. We've got the inside scoop on everything, from the fiery confrontations that didn't make the final cut, to the whispers about who's really pulling the strings behind the scenes. You're about to hear the truth behind Ken's meltdown, the secret alliances that blindsided him, and the jaw-dropping twist that left the entire cast stunned. Was this a carefully planned ambush? Or did the truth finally burst out in front of millions of viewers? And that's not all, because just when you think the drama's over, new revelations are surfacing that could change everything for Ken's future on the show. So buckle up, because we're breaking it all down, every shocking word, every emotional tear, every move that turned this finale into the most talked about episode of the season. Let's rewind the clock, because this storm didn't appear out of nowhere. The tension around Ken has been brewing for weeks, bubbling quietly beneath every conversation. Every side glance, every innocent comment caught on camera. What started as small disagreements quickly turned into full-blown confrontations, with cast members picking sides and viewers left wondering, who's telling the truth, and who's hiding something? From the very beginning, Ken's journey this season has been rocky. He came in with good intentions, trying to fix friendships, mend trust, and stay out of the chaos. But as the episodes rolled on, it became clear that staying out of drama on Love and Marriage, Huntsville is almost impossible. Secrets began to spill, allegiances started to crack, and Ken, whether by choice or circumstance, found himself in the crossfire. There were whispers of betrayal, moments of heated tension, and confessions that made jaws drop. Cast dinners turned into shouting matches, private talks turned into public showdowns. Every episode peeled back another layer, and each one revealed more pressure building toward a breaking point. Fans began to notice it too. Social media buzzed with theories. Was Ken being targeted? Or was he creating the chaos himself? Everyone had an opinion, and no one could predict where it would lead. And then came the lead up to the finale, a ticking time bomb ready to explode. Tensions reached a boiling point. Words were exchanged that couldn't be taken back, and the relationships that once looked unbreakable now stood on shaky ground. By the time the finale rolled around, you could feel it, that uneasy silence before the storm. Something big was coming. And when the cameras started rolling, all the emotions that had been simmering for months came crashing to the surface. This wasn't just reality TV anymore, it was real pain, real emotions, and real consequences. And when the truth finally hit the table, no one walked away unscathed, especially Ken. And then, it happened. The moment everyone had been waiting for or dreading, the finale showdown. Cameras rolling, lights bright, every cast member sitting across from each other, the air so thick with tension you could almost see it. Ken walked in looking calm, maybe even confident, but deep down, you could tell something was about to break. At first, it seemed like just another group conversation, polite smiles, careful words. But then one question turned into two, one truth led to another, and suddenly, the room erupted, voices raised, fingers pointed, accusations flying across the table like fire. And right at the center of it all, Ken. What started as a conversation about loyalty quickly spiraled into a full-blown confrontation. Secrets were dropped like bombs. People Ken thought were on his side, turning on him, one by one. And when a shocking revelation hit, one no one saw coming, the entire room froze. You could see the shock written all over Ken's face. His eyes widened, his jaw dropped. He tried to defend himself, tried to explain, but it was too late. The damage was done. The truth, or at least what everyone believed was the truth, was out there now, and there was no taking it back. Fans watching from home were stunned. Twitter exploded. Did that really just happen? No way they did Ken like that. This finale is wild. And inside that room, silence. The kind of silence that only comes after something irreversible. Ken sat back, his voice cracking as he tried to find the words. The tension in his shoulders told the whole story. Disbelief, frustration, maybe even heartbreak. You could feel his world shift right there, on camera, in front of everyone. That's when you realize, this wasn't just TV drama anymore. This was real. Real emotions, real betrayals, and a finale twist that no one, not even Ken, saw coming. The moment the truth hit, it was like watching someone's entire world crack in real time. Ken sat there, stunned, the confident smile gone, the calm composure replaced by disbelief and pain. You could see it in his eyes, that flash of "this can't be happening." He tried to speak, to defend himself, but every word seemed to fall flat against the noise, the accusations, the heavy silence that followed as the cameras zoomed in. His face told the story better than words ever could. This wasn't just drama for TV, this was personal. You could see the heartbreak behind his eyes, the weight of every word sinking in as reality hit hard. When the cameras cut, insiders say Ken stayed seated, staring off into space for a long moment, completely lost in thought. No anger, no yelling, just quiet disbelief. And when he finally stood, he walked out slowly, shoulders heavy, leaving behind a room buzzing with whispers. But the real storm, it hit the moment the episode aired. Social media erupted, Twitter timelines on fire, Instagram flooded with clips and reactions. Fans divided, some rushing to defend him, others demanding the truth. Ken didn't deserve that. They set him up for ratings. Something about this feels off. Meanwhile, blogs and gossip pages went crazy, dissecting every second of the finale. Was Ken unfairly targeted? Did someone twist the truth? Or did the show finally reveal the real him? Even fellow cast members couldn't stay silent. Some posted cryptic messages. The truth always comes out. Others stayed suspiciously quiet. And Ken, he's gone silent too. No interviews. No posts. Just radio silence, which only makes fans more curious and more suspicious. One thing's certain, this finale left Ken shaken. The fans divided, and the entire Love and Marriage, Huntsville universe, on edge. And after a moment like that, nothing will ever be the same again. But here's where things get even messier. Because what you saw on screen might not be the whole story. According to insiders close to production, there were whispers that this finale wasn't as spontaneous as it looked. Some say the tension had been building for weeks, carefully stoked by behind-the-scenes conversations and producer nudges. Rumors claim certain cast members were told to speak their truth, knowing it would ignite drama. Others say private information meant to stay off camera was leaked just before filming, setting the perfect stage for a blow-up. And at the center of it all, Ken, walking into the lion's den with no idea what was waiting for him. People close to the show hint that Ken might have been blindsided, confronted with claims he didn't even know were coming. Was this a genuine reveal of truth? Or a carefully timed setup to create the ultimate TV moment? Some fans are convinced this was all orchestrated, a storyline designed to boost ratings. Others believe the emotions were real, the pain genuine, and the betrayal raw. The truth, it's buried somewhere between the reality and the reality show. And now, the question everyone's asking, did the producers push the drama too far? Or was this the inevitable explosion after a season of secrets, lies, and shifting loyalties? Either way, what happened behind those cameras might be even more shocking than what we saw on screen. When the cameras stop rolling and the lights fade, what's left isn't just entertainment, it's emotion. This finale wasn't just about drama, it was about trust shattered, loyalties tested, and hearts exposed. For Ken, this moment wasn't just another storyline, it felt like a breaking point. You could see it in his eyes, that mix of confusion, hurt, and disbelief. After everything, the friendships, the alliances, the long talks off camera, he probably never imagined it would end like this. Under the bright glare of reality TV, with the world watching, and that's what makes Love and Marriage, Huntsville so raw. It blurs the line between real life and reality television. These aren't just castmates, they're people with histories, with real emotions. They laugh together, fight together, and sometimes, break apart together. And when secrets surface and truths are twisted, everyone pays a price, not just in ratings, but in real relationships. So you have to wonder, at what cost does the truth come out? Was it worth it for Ken to be put on display, his emotions torn open, his name dragged through whispers and speculation? Or was this the hard lesson he needed, a mirror reflecting who's really by his side when the cameras stop? This finale was more than just television, it was a reminder that behind every headline, every shocking reveal, there's a heart trying to hold itself together. And for Ken, this might not be the end of his story, but the beginning of his rebuilding, learning who he can trust, and what truly matters when the spotlight fades. Now I've got to ask you, the fans who've been watching every twist, every tear, every shocking moment, what do you think really happened here? If you were in Ken's shoes, surrounded by people you thought you could trust, only to be blindsided in front of millions. What would you have done? Would you fight back, walk away, or try to fix what's already been broken? Do you believe Ken was truly exposed, or was he set up for the sake of good TV? Was this about truth or ratings? And what about the cast? Did they go too far? Or were they finally speaking their minds? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear it all. Whose side are you on? Is Ken the victim, or the villain? Do you think this finale revealed the truth, or just started a brand new war? This debate is just getting started, and your voice matters. So tell me, what do you see when the cameras stop rolling? If this finale left you shook, if you were sitting there, gasping at the screen like the rest of us, then don't just sit back. Smash that like button right now. Your support helps us keep digging into the drama, bringing you the inside scoop on every shocking twist that hits love and marriage. Huntsville. And listen, I want to hear from you. Yes, you watching this right now. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I'm reading every single one. Do you think Ken was betrayed, or was he finally being held accountable? Was the finale real, or did producers stir the pot just to keep us talking? Spill your theories, because this conversation isn't stopping anytime soon. And whatever you do, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Because trust me, this season might be over, but the drama is just beginning. New stories are already brewing, new secrets are waiting to drop, and you're going to want to be here when the next big bombshell explodes. So hit that like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe, because if you thought this finale was unbelievable, wait until you see what's coming next. And just when you think it's finally over, think again, because whispers are already swirling that Ken isn't done yet. Rumor has it, there's more to this story, unseen footage, private messages, and secret conversations that could flip everything we thought we knew. Some say Ken's ready to break his silence. Others claim he's got proof that might change the game completely. So before you close the book on this finale, don't, because what's coming next could be the biggest twist yet. The truth might still be hiding in the shadows, and when it comes out, it could leave everyone, fans, cast, and even the producers completely stunned. Stay tuned, because this story is far from finished. The next reveal, it's going to be unbelievable.